Alright, it's 4th of May, and I'm just getting another update on my dragonfruits. And my 4th wave of dragonfruits is, originally there was about probably 80 or more that came out in the wave. Then about maybe 20 of them fell off. And usually once they get to about this size, you're going to get some more falling off. And it's usually because there's not enough energy to go around to all 5 buds, or if there's a lot of buds. Because it happened to this one. Usually if there's 2 or 3 like this, it doesn't really happen. These are pretty good. Especially if they're on the same ridge. But sometimes they'll still fail. But usually if there's only one by itself, it never fails. Like right here, this one's really not catching up to the other one, so all the energy is getting sucked towards that. That's not really all that bad of a thing, because if you think about it, if all the energy gets distributed into all the buds, they're not going to get that big. So yeah, this one right here, you can see how it's all small and rolled up, and just a little touch will make it fall off. But this right here is pretty impressive. There's 4 of them, and it looks like all 4 might make it. That's about as much as I've seen on them before. Usually if you have 2 coming out and one is much bigger than the other one, a small one doesn't get any energy allocated to it and it falls off. And another thing I've also been doing is, once these branches get to about 1.5 feet or so on average, I'll just take off the tops. Because if they get really tall and they flop over, they're just gonna overlap each other and block out the light. So, like right there. Probably later I'm gonna top that one too. Because see how it is like this, when they're about 18 inches on average, even when they have fruits weighing them down, the plant's still gonna be upright. Just as right here, I basically pinched this off maybe about 2 months ago, and it just heals itself like that, and right now it's producing buds on its 5th wave. Like this right here. This is a little bit short, it's only about 10 inches or so, but once it gets a little longer, I'll just pinch off the top. For example, this is my red one. I try to let them grow right up the trellis, and once they get up to here, I'll top it off just like that. So as you see right here, there's the top, so I'll just pull that off and hopefully it branches out. And that's what it's doing right now. Tried making some more at the top, but yeah, getting some good branching on the side, so pretty satisfied. Here's an example if you just leave it to grow, because when this tree was still growing, I didn't really pay attention, and there's a branch that grew like super long, and now it's growing right into a tree. And I'm just going to let it go to see what happens, but it doesn't really do really good. So once they get to about this size, I'll just take it off so they don't flop over. I already did this one. This is what they turn out to be in another month after they're topped. And usually if I'm getting a lot of branches too, like towards the bottom like this one, I'll pull it off. So I can just have one runner pulling up. Once they make it up to the top, like this one, I'll just tip it a little bit so it can make more branches on the side.